Average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
The average coming in at 266. 21 homers and 48 driven in. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Goldschmidt stands at first with one out. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point.
hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. High in the air out to center field. Gamble is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. And now the Pirates will take their turn. Jay Happ gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Ben Gamble is in to start things off here as he looks at a call. Strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble.
I got 2 on the count.
Fouled away. Struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Key Brian Hayes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 7 homers and 33 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Softly hit toward the hole. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch on the way.
Sosa.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sosa stands at second with no outs. That's by him for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Count it 3-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch on its way. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him. That brings in Tommy Edman, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, a potential tying run for him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Now to the plate, here is Jacob Stallings. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And the pitch.
Stallings.
And it's 1-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. Arenado over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7. Not shortstop.
So the next to bat will be Kevin Newman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
The left fielder, Anthony.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Alford. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Newman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. Popped him up. Molina shading to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for St. Louis,
Digging in will be Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Nolan Arenado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadi Molina digging in now. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next, it'll be Ben Gamel, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop-up. Arenado is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Two and 2.
2 balls. 2
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, And that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. So stepping in is Dylan Carlson as we begin the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan.
First pitch of the AB now. In there for strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. That's ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Pirates.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch. Comparison for these two starters, and both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Jacob Stallings is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. So here now is the pitcher, Jay Happ.
The pitcher, Jay Happ.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it It's fouled away. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And he'll get back in safely. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Striding in is Tyler O'Neill, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up, that put a smile on his face.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Tsutsugo on at first, nobody out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So now into the box is Anthony Alford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Peter.
Into the box, Dylan Peters shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now back.
Wow,
Center
a
fielder.
perfectly executed safety squeeze right there. And that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Ben Gamble is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Rounded down the third baseline.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Key Brian Hayes digging in now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 4.
Now at the plate here is Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Bryce Wilson, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 48.
In now, Dylan Carlson.
Nope.
Ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two and 0 now. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. Not in time. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now.
Sosa.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lays off 2 and 2 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another try at 2-2.
We got full count.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Harrison Bader is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
1-1 the count now. Sosa is off of first with 2 away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
13, Matt Carpenter.
And now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 21 driven in. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Daniel Ponce de Leon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. First delivery to him.
The second baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Colin Moran stands in as he looks at a called strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Three-two's our score here in inning number 6. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit well towards the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Chris Stratton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 46, Chris Stratton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right. Base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now back, the first baseman,
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. He's safe at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To first. One there.
Out.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Red. Giovanni Gallegos will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
number 65.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder Yoshi Tsutsugo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now is Anthony Alford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Ryan Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Pirates. Number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
From the belt, the pitch fouled off. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. From the stretch.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3.